So, I've talked about this in my last video, which is the Body Mods one. I used to have funky colored hair. I've had pink hair, purple hair, blue hair, red hair. I don't know if I have any pictures of red hair though. But today, oh boy, I'm going to be dyeing my hair purple again. So, I have to be very careful. I am not in my house. I am in my grandpa's house. So, I have towels everywhere. Our towels, not his towels. Raggedy towels that are ours. And I'm gonna be dyeing my hair purple today. So, yeah. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm doing it when no one's home because I want it to be a surprise. My hair is not blonde, but it is a light brown. So I'm hoping it will give it a light color of purple. But, yeah. So I'm not like, I don't want it to be like vibrant like I've had it. I'm using Manic Panic over my hair because it's vegan and that's what I've used my whole life and I trust it. I'm back. So what I have today are gloves. Oh, gonna take my choker off. So I'm wearing a black shirt. I know I wore this last time. But I am living out of a bag. So that's fun. So I'm using some gloves. They're reusable, but I'm not going to reuse them because that would cause more, you know, kababaloo. So I'm going to put these on. I have already brushed my hair. I have very curly, dense hair. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm undoing it. Ow, it's pulling my hair. This is painful. Why did I do it like this? I should have opened these beforehand. Yeah, don't. I don't know how I didn't just like eat a bunch of dye. Why didn't I do this before? Yeah, because I'm an asshole. Such a dumbass. I don't know why I don't do it beforehand. Like, what the fuck? Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it beforehand, but I mean... I'm such a fucking idiot. I swear to God. Hi, Future Nicole editing. Have fun editing all of this stupidity. So yeah, I'm using Purple Haze, which I can't remember if that's one I like to use before. I usually would go with Hot Pink, I believe, or the Cotton Candy Pink when they didn't have Hot Pink. So, Pink has been my favorite so far, but I don't have really blonde hair, so I didn't think pink would take well to me. Okay, dokie. Do I want to put Vaseline on my face? Yes. Will I? No. So I'm trying to think if I should just... can't find any in my clips, so I'm like, should I just put it in my hair like I used to, or should I find a clip? Can't find any of my clips or anything, so I'm just going to dive right in. Yes. I'm so excited. I don't want to see any comments telling me I'm doing it wrong, because I know I'm doing it wrong, and I know I'm supposed to separate it, and I know I'm not supposed to be doing it like this, but this is how I used to do it in the 8th grade. And let me just tell you, actually never use gloves because I didn't care. And it was more like I thought I was very rebellious. And you could always tell when I dyed my hair because I come into school the next day with like purple hands or pink hands. And you could always tell when I dyed my hair the night before because whenever I would dye my hair, I would only condition it. I wouldn't shampoo it just because I wanted the color to hold better. And so I would so in gym class, sometimes I would start like sweating or whatever, and I would have like a purple sweat dripping off me, which is kind of funny. So I'm being very like all over because I really don't care how neat it looks. I just want to do this. I want to live my punk fantasy because I think it would be so cool now if I just want to see, because I haven't had like, since I've had my tattoo, like I want to live my best life. Oh my god, I just saw a glimpse of it. Oh my god, I love it. I didn't want to bother her, and she was at her boyfriend's, so I wish I had a boyfriend. Yeah, watching this video, somebody's gonna want to date me. Not that this is crazy, because this honestly isn't that crazy, but probably because my resting bitch face a lot of the time too in high school, and because I'm gross, but like, I used to get told all the time I had such a resting bitch face. I used to get told that at work too. So I used to like care about my hair, and then some family members got sick, and then I didn't care anymore about what happened to my hair and keeping it healthy. So that's when I decided to dye it, and I didn't care. And my mom didn't care too because she knew hair's hair, it will grow back, you know. Which I love my mom because she's always allowed me to be my creative self. I think people used to always like be like, why do you let her do it? And she's like, because she could be doing so many worse things. This is something I want to do to express myself, so she used to just let me, you know? Which I agree. If my kid was like, I want to dye my hair, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead. That's all they want to do, express themselves, then do it, you know? I say that now, but then watch, she comes home and she gets mad at me. Like look around, make sure that I'm not getting dye everywhere. Look at my little sideburns. Oh, that's fine, I don't care. It's like me trying to remind myself that I don't care. Yeah, I'm filming this the day after Easter, so happy Easter to anybody if they celebrate Easter. Do I have any Game of Thrones fans that watch? Because if I do, how do you like it? If you are not caught up or don't want to know any spoilers, then fast forward now or don't watch this part. But how did you guys like the season 8 premiere and second episode? Tell me about it. I have theories. One of my theories came true so far. Again, this is your last chance. Go forward if you don't want to see this part. But I was like, Gendry and Arya are gonna get together, and what do you know? Night, they hooked up. Arya goes up to him and is like, have you, well, I don't know if, were they in the crypt? I can't remember. They're somewhere. She goes,
with how many people?
and he's like,
I don't know. I can't remember.
and then she was like,
Tell me. And then she like knew the answer, and
she's a little creepy. And then she was like,
well, since we're about to die, most likely, you want to sleep with me now?
and he was like,
Sure.
homegirl jumped his bones. Arya Stark is a woman now. And then Lady Brienne became a knight, which I thought was so sweet. And Tormund was like flirting with her like nonstop. But then Jaime's also there like flirting with her. And so cute. Love them. I really want Lady Brienne to end up with Jaime, because who doesn't? I would really love to see them together. That's what I have to say on that. Because they are a good fit. They get each other. They know each other. They've stood up for each other. Also, I died when they were meeting, when Jaime met up with them. When he first arrived and then Daenerys was like interrogating him kind of, I mentioned the fact that he killed her father. And all of a sudden, Bran pops out the freaking quote he said when he pushed him out the window and was like,
The things we do for love.
said that to Jaime in front of everyone, and Jaime freaking shit his pants, and then Bran was like, a little like, haha. Well, I was dying. Then, too, when Jon freaking told Daenerys, such like a lead up though, he knew what he was doing going down to the crypt. This is me reenacting. He goes,
Who's that, John?
Yeah, Stark.
I've been told my brother was a good person, but then I've heard that he raped her.
Well, actually, funny you mention that. Because Lyanna Stark's my mom. And Rhaegar's my dad.
What?
Yeah, Sam found a document, certificate, that said they were married in secret. And Bran saw it.
What do you mean Bran saw it?
Well, you know Bran's a warg, and he can, like, go through time. And he saw me being born. And he saw that my parents were in love. So anyways, you are my aunt.
So you're gonna commit treason because you want the throne too?
So that means we can't have sex for the night. We could probably do it afterwards, because this is Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you're right. Just because I'm your aunt doesn't mean anything. I mean, the Targaryens are all born from incest anyway, so what's the big deal?
that's just a recap of their conversation though. That's the tea. I'm throwing this away. I only used one tub today, which I feel I have a lot more hair than I did at the time. But yeah, I use less dye, which is weird. I shouldn't have taken my gloves off. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I would tie it like this when I was younger, and then when I would dye my hair, and then I would sleep, go to bed, and then when I went to school the next morning, I'd hop in the shower and rinse my head. But I'd let it sit overnight. I really didn't cause a mess. There's still time. But yeah, I've been good. I really don't care because I can cover this with makeup. Like, I mean, it's not that big a deal. So that means next time I'm gonna do my gloves. I'm just gonna leave it on for. I put my zipper back on. Hey, look at me. Hey. So it's about 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna leave it on for like as long as possible. Not as long as like sleeping with it, but like close enough. No, so I have time. Probably wait till like 6 or 7. For right this time, this is where I'm at. So yeah.
Good.
this is finished.